Now tuned in to ProSlamWorld exclusive interview with yours truly, the greatest talk show host ever, Larenz.
What's going on, New York City? This is yours truly, Larenz, the greatest wrestling talk show host of all times. So, apparently, there's some questions out there in the world of the internet people want to ask me. I know I dropped a pretty controversial video, the last one that I did with my buddy Deranged. I like to stress that, my buddy Deranged. So what questions you got out there for me?
We got some interesting questions from the internet, Larenz. One of the first questions out there by an anonymous viewer. Apparently, what started the issue between you and how you prefer to call him, Red Amazing?
Well, basically, there was no really issues as far as in the beginning with me and Amazing Red. The thing with me and Red is that it's just him and individuals like him. You know, there's just certain things, certain people that I'm targeting as far as in professional wrestling for a particular reason. What are those reasons? That's my business. You get what I'm saying? I do what I have to do.
Your business?
Yeah, I do what I have to do. I'll be honest, I do what I have to do for the benefit of Larenz D. You know, and there's particular reasons why I target guys like Amazing Red.
Or Red Amazing?
Red Amazing, yeah. There's reasons behind that too. Red Amazing. Bringing you back, way back.
That's kind of awkward to hear.
You know, hey, my good friend Deranged told me it's a beautiful thing.
Talking about Deranged.
Yeah.
So-called his name. Apparently you've been getting a lot of heat from the last public service announcement that you made.
Yeah.
What's going on with that? What's going on between you and Deranged?
Well, basically, I did the video, as you've seen. It was started out to be a public service announcement. And, you know, I get a little unexpected knock from the door. And behold, Deranged making his return. So I took it upon myself to actually change the public service announcement to actually the Larenz Dean show.
So that was a surprise visit? It wasn't planned?
Oh yeah.
It wasn't scripted?
Oh no, not at all. That's why I made sure I stressed I don't want none of this to be edited. I did not want none of these things to be edited. Normally, I have the names put down, Larenz Dean. Well, basically, you don't even have to put my name there no more. Everybody knows who I am, you know. But I didn't want to do nothing of that type. You know what I'm saying? So basically, it was just a raw, uncut type version. I want the fans to really feel what this was all about.
He seemed very ticked off in that video.
Oh yeah, he had every right to be, man. I mean, the guy was shortchanged from day one, man. Unfortunately, due to the fact of an injury, that's why he made a little, you know, he took a little time off from the business. But, you know, he's back now. He's 100%, and he's ready to show the world what he's all about. Apparently, now with Deranged back on the scene, it's really shaking up things, as I see.
Apparently, he wasn't very fond of being called, not called, but more or less referred to as being under Red Amazing shadow, quote unquote.
Red Amazing. Well, let me tell you something. Deranged, I mean, I've watched this guy for a while. I've known about him. I've paid attention to him. This guy's a tremendous athlete. You know, that's why I said even on the last video, a lot of people wonder why I never give nobody a chance to say anything. It's because I never had nobody intelligent enough to actually say something, bring something to the table, like Deranged did. As you see, he caught everybody's eyes for 26 minutes. Everybody's eyes stayed glued to that TV screen.
Yeah, I've been paying attention to the views on YouTube, and in a matter of days, let alone 1 or 2 days, the views have spiked.
Oh yeah.
Any reason why you might think that might be?
Deranged, that's Mr. Controversy, alongside with Larenz Dean, man. Oh my God, it's a TNT explosion, man. I'm gonna tell you something. Right now, the thing is, there's a lot of things that's going on that people do not see. You know, there's a lot of stuff that goes on in the business of professional wrestling, and I'm pretty much here to, like, and I said it before, to clean it up. I mean, a lot of people come around and say, who the hell do I think I am, thinking that I'm going to clean up the sport of professional wrestling when I'm not even a professional wrestler. Well, to all you idiot fans out there, I never said I was a professional wrestler. I said I'm a tremendous athlete. There's a big difference.
Idiot fans, I like that.
Yeah, they're a bunch of idiots. They're a bunch of idiots.
But they're fans, though.
Yeah, fans, whatever. Whether they mine or that other guy, who cares?
And any specific crowd you think tuned into this whole YouTube video to check out this whole Deranged, I guess, appearance?
Well, to be honest with you, shooting it straight from the heart, I firmly believe a lot of them was restless. A lot of them in the beginning was restless, and then the fans started catching on, like a little bit later on to that. So, because a lot of people was wondering, once Deranged hit the scene and everybody know Deranged was back, everybody wanted to know what he had to say. You know, so I mean, everybody was on pins and needles with that. I got a lot of heat on that. You know, everybody's coming up to me and say, "Why did you have Deranged on the scene? What's the situation with you and Deranged?" Everything was okay until Deranged came up on the scene. Now everything is topsy turvy, just how I like it.
So now you think that globe on PSW is gonna turn and revolve?
Oh man, well, PSW, first of all, obviously revolves around me. I'm Larenz Dean. I'm the greatest thing in professional wrestling. I am the greatest wrestling talk show host. And for the simple reason that Deranged has been added on to that, it makes this whole situation even much, much better. Much better.
So now, basically, what is it? You're a tag team? You're working together?
No,
or?
not at all. Not at all. Basically, Deranged right now, he's coming back into business. Kevin Wrangler, you know, they working out the contractual deals and everything. Him and Kevin Wrangler. We're trying to see how long he's gonna stay for, because you know he's quite in demand right now. Ever since he stepped on the scene, he's quite in demand. So they're working out their contractual type differences. But as far as Deranged, oh man, you're always welcome on the Larenz Dean show.
Oh man!
Oh yeah.
So now we got Deranged in the whole spotlight, in the whole revolution of PSW, huh?
Oh well. Hey, at times of war, you need a real soldier right beside you, man. You know, not like these wrestlers, these cowards out there, man.
So do we expect to see Deranged in any of your next events in the PSW world?
Well, I don't know. Like I said,
probably walking out with you in an entrance somewhere.
Hey, man, you know, you never know with Larenz Dean. Anything. You could expect anything, man. Anything.
Well, talking about anything, we heard certain rumors going around in the internet. I don't know if you're aware.
Yeah.
By a man called Jay Lethal calling you out. What's going on with that?
Well, okay. All right. You see, with the whole Jay Lethal situation, let me tell you something. Jay Lethal, personally, he's a bum. The man calls me out, you know. Obviously a personal friend of Amazing Red, and he must have felt offended that I've been targeting his best friend, you know. But basically, the whole situation with that was, contractually, I was assigned to actually fight his students, Red students. I was supposed to actually go up against a couple of his students as far as to the road to the rematch with Red. I believe the next match that I was supposed to have, as a matter of fact, I do know for a fact, the next match I was supposed to have was supposed to be up against Panda Man. But now...
Panda Man.
Yeah, Panda Man. We all know Panda Man. Who gives a crap?
He's apparently a fan favorite.
Well, listen, apparently, you know, Panda Man is a bum. He doesn't have enough balls to step in the ring with Larenz Dean. That's why the Marquis says...
so everyone's a bum.
In my book, well, Deranged is not a bum. Matt Lariat is not a bum. You know what I'm saying? I surround myself with great men.
So there's only two classes of men: bums and what?
Anybody that's associating himself with Larenz Dean.
At this point would be?
Okay. Matt Lariat, Deranged.
And Deranged, okay.
That's right. So going back to this whole Panda situation, all of a sudden, Jay Lethal, he calls me out. He calls me out, and we actually agreed to the match. We had to sit down, sign the contract. But then apparently this video is released with the public service announcement is released with me and Deranged. All of a sudden, plans done change. Apparently, yeah, it seems like Jay Lethal pulled out of the whole situation. You know, I guess me aligning myself with a great athlete like Deranged must have given him second thoughts. It's bad enough that he had to step in the ring with me. Now, the additional plan to that is Deranged. Oh my God, he went crazy.
So Jay Lethal officially backed out.
From what I hear, I mean, it was supposed to go down for September. Now, he's talking about, let me see what's going on. He thinks he needs more money. And as a matter of fact, to be honest with you, I should be getting a bigger pay out of this than Jay Lethal, because at the end of the day, who's Jay Lethal? You know,
a wrestler?
No, but yeah, he's a wrestler, but he's a guy who made his fame imitating a legend.
Wow.
Yeah. He
Strong words right there.
No. That's the whole thing about Jay Lethal. Jay Lethal has no character. He has nothing. I'm being straight. I'm shooting straight from the heart. I mean, the first time I seen this guy, I was like, who is this guy putting a disgrace to it? The greatest legend of all time, Macho Man Randy Savage.
Rest in peace.
Yeah, rest in peace. I've said it before. And come to find out, it's this bum Jay Lethal. And, you know, I was giving him a chance. You know, I honestly didn't have to take that match that challenge that he offered me. I didn't really have to take it. But to be honest with you, like I said before, I said I am a tremendous athlete. Never a wrestler, but a tremendous athlete. So I don't back down from nobody. You know, even though they try to pull the fast one on me, don't know what that was about. Panda Man out, Lethal in, all of a sudden.
Wow. So you had Jay Lethal sitting right in front of you right now. What would be your words towards him?
Well, I'll tell you this much. Jay Lethal, I don't know what you're up to. You know, I really don't trust you. If you want the match to still go down, it could go down. I personally think you're scared of me. I don't blame you. And the addition to Deranged, part of the picture, is really making you think really, really hard about this whole thing. And I don't blame you, man. This guy got a lot of history with you and Red. And you know I know.
Wow.
Yeah. He knows I know certain things now, so now the whole game transformed. You know, there's a lot of things I could say behind the scenes, but I'm not going to go there because that's not my business. But I'll tell you one thing, Red. You think I wasn't playing with a full deck before, or you ain't seen nothing yet. I guarantee you, mark this date down, I guarantee you, some point at the end of this year, in the beginning of next year, Red is going to state that he hates my guts. I guarantee you.
So that means you have something up your sleeve, huh?
Well, you know, Larenz Dean, man. I always come fully loaded. Always come fully loaded.
And you don't play with a full deck. Okay.
That's right. They know this. They know this. Always find a way to pull victory. You know.
Yeah, apparently from your last matches.
Hey, look, listen. I'm gonna tell you something. It's going back to the Red situation. I'm gonna tell you something about Red. Originally, when we first met up, when we first was supposed to have the match between me and him, originally it was supposed to be a boxing match. That never happened.
Wasn't it best of 3?
Yeah, it was supposed to be a best of 3. But that never happened. Why that never happened? Because people that's handling Amazing Red were saying that, oh, he's not a boxer. He's a wrestler. So if Larenz Dean wanted to step in the ring with this guy, you know, he would have to step in the ring within a wrestling ring, not a boxing ring. But I'm telling you this, I'm not a professional wrestler. I never said I was. You idiots must have misunderstood like y'all always misunderstand. Yeah. So, being that I stepped into his world, I thought rightfully so he should try to step into my world. So it could be sort of like an even playing field, you know. But, politics as they may, no. Red didn't want to do it. Fine. You see, it's that security blanket that I'm eliminating right now. That's why people don't really like me in the sport of wrestling.
Because of a security blanket?
Yeah, everybody walks around with a security blanket that needs to be revealed. Once that security blanket gets taken off, people become totally different.
Do you have a security blanket?
Do I have a security blanket? Obviously I don't, man. The guns are pointed at me, man. I have no security blanket. I'm ducking and hiding. Not hiding. I'm ducking and dodging, but still coming 100%.
Talking about guns being pointed at you, do you expect any retaliation based on these, your last public service announcement with you and Deranged?
Honestly, as you've seen Deranged, and you already know me, if you've seen my past stuff that I did, I don't really care about retaliation. Nothing's gonna happen. You know what's gonna happen? They're gonna have to sit home, cry, look this over, and figure out a new strategy. Because what they're doing right now is not working. It's not working right now.
So no fear.
None whatsoever.
No concern,
I have nothing.
No worries.
I have nothing to lose. I went into this sport with nothing to lose. I started off as a wrestling talk show host. Now all of a sudden I'm in the ring. I never had dreams of stepping in the ring, but I had no choice. That was
a quick transition.
Yeah, I had to because I had to show these bum fans that support these bum wrestlers.
Bum fans.
Yeah, that's right. I had to show these bum fans that support these bum wrestlers that I'm the first wrestling talk show host who will step inside the ring and back up his words. You know, there's nobody else does it. There's no, you won't see Oprah step inside there and defend herself. You won't see, what else? What other talk show host there's out there?
Springer?
Jerry Springer. Well, Jerry Springer, he's always in the midst of controversies. I can't say
How about Dr. Phil?
Yeah, Dr. Phil. Phil these.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
So, going on to another topic, something that apparently is catching a lot of attention based on your whole internet radio show. Alex Reyes seemingly has taken over the Locker 76, I think, or your show.
No.
What's
Alex,
the whole situation on that?
Look. Alex Reyes, let me tell you. When I first started the Larenz Dean show, Locker 76 incorporated me as part of their little video.
And then I think they suspended you?
Yeah, be so as they felt like, the funny thing is about the owners, the people that run Locker 76, they want you to be controversial, they want you to bring heat, they want you to bring views, but at the same time when you start doing that, then they try to tone you down.
Security blanket.
Security blanket.
Word of the day.
Hey, listen.
Two words of the day.
Hey, that's why I left Locker 76. Alex Reyes didn't take nothing over. I left Locker 76 because of that security blanket. All these little guys. See, Alex Reyes, he's just a new member of that security blanket. Nice and snug up in there.
Well, what do you think is this security blanket?
Well, it consists of, I don't want to get into too much details. Eventually, if the wrong people piss me off, I will. But it consists of certain individuals who are higher up in the business that's actually have great pull and saying that, okay, we can't let this guy get caught up in this situation. We can't risk that, He has to maintain a certain image and all of that. Me personally, I throw image out the window, man. I give it 110%. And I go at it full speed ahead, whether you love me or you hate me. I really don't care because I'm Larenz Dean and I'm the only one that rocks with it, man.
So, we won't see you no more on Locker 76? You're making your own station, aren't you?
Let me tell you something. Right now, I'm part of ProSlamWorld. ProSlamWorld incorporated me to actually do the Larenz Dean shows, and they want me to hold it strictly underneath ProSlamWorld. As far as Locker 76, maybe as far as with my contract is over with ProSlam, we could talk business. Money talks when you know the rest. Yeah.
So any last words for the fans out there? Anything you want to say, get off your chest? And I guess get ready for that retaliation from that public service.
There'll be no retaliation whatsoever. People talking about Jay Lethal. This one dude said to me, he said, yo, I heard you're scared of Jay Lethal. I was like, scared of Jay Lethal? It's not me sitting here in front of you talking to you, telling you that Jay Lethal is a punk. I mean, it's not him doing that, it's me. So, therefore, how could I be scared of Jay Lethal? You're not hearing not one word from Jay Lethal. He throws out a challenge. Deranged is back in the picture. Jay Lethal disappears. You add that up together. So, see, I don't have to say too much. Notice how things change once Deranged comes back. Notice that the guys that once used to have a lot of heart against me, they don't have heart no more. And I'm not saying I need backup like that because we all know I stepped in the ring and I proved my point. One-on-one. No fear.
So what are your plans now to move forward from here?
Well, right now, like I said, keep taking off that security blanket off of everybody, man. You know what I'm saying? It's not everybody in the sport that has that security blanket. It's a very certain few, but these guys are not being pushed right now. And I guarantee you, anybody I incorporate myself with doesn't have that security blanket. 110% all the way, whether you love us or you don't. And months to come, you'll see more and more people are going to be revealed.
So we got a lot in store, huh?
A whole lot. I guarantee you, like I said before on the top of this show, some point between the end of this year and the beginning of next year, Amazing Red will say he hates Larenz Dean's guts.
Well, you heard it here first. ProSlamWorld Larenz Dean. Yeah, so stay tuned for the next video coming soon from yours truly, the greatest talk show host in the whole business, Larenz Dean, ProSlamWorld exclusive.